Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to my channel, Scale Model Kit Review. I am back with another fantastic review of the X Plus model kit Cyclops. And it is a fantastic injection molded kit in 1/35 scale, brought to us by the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation. This is charity number SC001419. This is the first time we've gotten a Ray Harryhausen Cyclops in plastic, and it's a fantastic kit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and look inside. Open up this box, and right away we see flesh tone colored styrene. Several bags here. And of course the instructions. So let me take all these parts out. We'll get a closer look at them. We'll also look at the instructions. And at the end of the video, I'll do a comparison between this and the Star Ace vinyl kit that was also released around the same time. So I'll be back. And here's the instructions. They look very much like the old Aurora instructions. X Plus is coming out with some fantastic kits, I must say. And of course they've already released the Vampirella kits. And they also released Maria from Machine and Mensch robot down there in the bottom. And of course I'm anxiously waiting for the Revenge of the Creature to come out. I think they're also coming out with a Dracula kit too, so that's very cool, along with Triceraptor or something like that, one of the dinosaur kits. But there we go. So this looks like this came out in 2022 by X Plus Ltd. So we're all very excited about their kits that they're coming out, because a lot of nostalgia here with these types of kits that are out there. So the build instructions are very cool. They look just like Aurora. Great details here on the right in the notes on what to do and how to install them. And this is a different looking Cyclops, as we know. We get a little more with this one, don't we? We get, it looks like we get a cage, we get a skeleton, we get a figure along with that. So that's wonderful there. Looks like the jaw is positionable, open or closed. We also can put in our fingers a little bit different. We also get a club with this too. Okay. Looks like just the single horn version in this one. So there you go. Just turn it over and get some photos of front and back. And this is kind of the painting diagram. Looks like we use a dark brown, a gray, light brown for this. And to smooth out the seams, pro tip says here you can use some steel wool to clean up the seams a little bit. So I would recommend washing your parts to get the mold release agent off these. They do use a mold release on the tooling when this is stamped out. So this is great. So let me get the parts and let's give it a good review here, the SMKR way. And here's the first sprue tree, and like I said before, this is kind of molded in a very light brown or a flesh colored styrene. And here's our club, and here's the lower torso area of the Cyclops. So let's get a closer look at this. All right, here's a close-up here, and this is the back side and the front side. And the fur is a little bit soft as compared to the vinyl kit, but we'll look at that here as a comparison a little bit later. But what X Plus is notorious for is their undergating of their parts, and I'm pretty sure they did the undergating again here, which takes some extra time to clean up. If you're not sure how to clean up undergating, you can see that in one of my videos. I'll put a link down below or where you can find how to clean up the undergating. But if you notice by what I mean by the undergating, how they're attached to the underside of the part, so it's going to take about 2 cuts and a lot of sanding to get that seam cleared up. But for the most part, most of their parts are undergated here. Normally undergating is for chrome parts, right? Parts that are plated with some kind of chrome or some kind of plating, and by doing the undergating you don't destroy the plating on the upper side of the part, because the sprue attachment is not there, it's underneath. So that's normally the purpose for this. Okay, so there you go. And here's the stand. Lots of details there. And I'm sure it could be improved upon with some of the latest products out there that are designed for this. AK and Ammo and even Monument Hobbies has stuff for that. So there you go. And very much like the Aurora kits, they usually put some information underneath here. Tells us a little bit about this. So I can see some mold release agent on there. See the discoloration? That's mold release agent there. So definitely you do want to wash your parts before you go to painting and assembling. Alright, let's go to the next tree. And here's the hoofs and legs, and this is how they came out of the bag. And they've already been removed from their tree and pretty much put together here. I'll separate them. And looking to see if there still needs some seam work, and there does not. So that makes that great there. And we'll just turn it over. So a little bit soft on the details, but this is injected molded. You really can't go that strong with the detail with plastic styrene. And there is a seam line here. You can see running across. You can just see a seam line running across there. Need a little bit of cleanup on it. And I'll put it back together. And that's how that looks. Very clean though. I mean, you can hardly tell that there is a seam there. Same with the other side. So just a little bit of a step there. Right there. And on the hoof. You know, it would have been good if they put the seam where the crack was on the hoof. So definitely you want to pay attention to the seams with this kit. Now same thing with the other left leg. Definitely will need some seam work there too. If I separate it, you can see where the seam is. It goes together. Fantastic kit though. I mean, affordable. A little pricey still for these, but still affordable for if you don't want to go after those collector kits like the Star Ace kits or even the Billiken and the geometric designs. This is affordable when it comes to that. So there you go with those. And here's the cage. Great details there. Bring it up. You can see the rope detail, skeleton there, very cool, wood grain detail, very nice. Turn it over, detail on both sides. Super excited about this one, that's pretty nice. And the next one gives us the figure and the skeleton along with the base of the cage and the label or the sign for the Cyclops, the back of the figure, front of the skeleton, The bottom of the cage, the wood grain. Detail is great here. I love it. This is going to be a fun one to paint up and build. Very nice. Skeleton. Wow. And the front. I love it. Turn him over. Backside. Backside of the skeleton. Detail there. Detail on both sides of the base for the cage. And the arms and hands. Very nice. And the last tree in the box. And this gives us most of the parts for the Cyclops, the body parts, upper torso, arms, hands, fingers, horn, ears, and the eye. Let's get a closer view. And here's the torso, upper torso, spine, spikes on the skin. Very cool. The front. Very cool. Great detail there. Arms. Same thing, gives us the veins for the arms. Great detail there. The horn, the ears, the head, the eye, some of the fingers with claws, the other side of the head, lower jaw, teeth, underside of the arms, it's good. Of course, this is also part of the lower jaw right there. Backside, once again we see the undergating on the part right there. There we go. And I'll be right back to give you a quick comparison between the Star Ace soft vinyl kit and this. Here you can see the difference between the two kits, the Star Ace on the left and our X Plus on the right. The spines, the head, the arm, the fur difference with the legs and hoof, the hand, the lower torso, and once again. So there it is, the short comparison between the Star Ace kit and the X Plus kit. And there you have it. This was the open box review of the X Plus model kit, Cyclops in 1/35 scale. The first styrene kit available for this. Artwork here was by Antonio Manzanato. And this was brought to us by the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation. No mention on who the sculptor was for this kit. If you do know, please put a comment down below. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Take care and happy modeling.